Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and hello if you're new here. Today I am playing with the beautiful nostalgia kit from Mercy Tiara Kit Club and day 19 of Follow a Sketch February. I have not been able to keep up with every single one of them. Too many things have come up in my life to be able to spend all the time sitting down, unfortunately. I am still doing them. I am not sharing the back ones as of yet, but I may do that in the future. We'll see. But right now, I am working on day 19, and I rotated the sketch. If you noticed in the beginning, it was on its side instead of up and down like it was supposed to be. It just worked better for me that way, the way my photos are. So, yeah, that's what I did. I grabbed one of the Simple Stories papers out of the kit, and I am actually fussy cutting some of the little frames out of it. I like the way that they look as layers and everything, so I figured, hey, why not? It kind of kept it... This layout is pretty simple, actually. I don't use a ton of paper. I do use this really sweet light pink as the background. I didn't want a white. I guess there's still quite a bit of white space, I guess is what you call it. But, yeah, the pink background stays. I'm going to continue cutting out some of these frames, and I will use them. They will definitely stay on the layout. I actually used some more. So, but as of right now, this is what I am sticking with. Clean up a little bit of my mess. But I'm going to go through and I am going to do some things that don't stay. And so you'll see me do a couple things, and I will find a way to use the paper that I cut. But this is going to be used behind all my photos. And no, it's not going to sit perfectly. Things are going to come off the side. And I actually kind of, you see, I'm trying to stick them on top of it right now, so it actually sits with the photos on top of the yellow. I like the yellow with the pink. I think yellow and pink look good together. And of course, what else looks really good with pink? A nice blue. So you'll see some of that come in. Not a lot of it, to be honest. It's just bits and pieces with ephemera, or like that little frame right there to the left-hand side of the photos. One of those has a little bit of tealy colored on the frame. Here, I'm grabbing some of the stickers from the 12 by 12 sticker sheet that came in this collection, or in this kit. And I love the fact that, yes, there's flowers, there's birds and all that stuff. And then there's this cute 12 by 12 sticker sheet that's got pizza and skateboards and all sorts of stuff. And I love the sayings on there. And I use a couple of them, but I mix and match them with the Simple Stories stuff, like the ephemera, and then the Vicky Booten ephemera and everything. It all mixes so well together, and I love the way that this turns out. There I had actually pulled the ephemera pack from Simple Stories and went through it, pulled out things I thought I might use, and they're actually sitting on top of that, the package there. Here I am cutting a sheet of blue paper. Well, it's not blue, obviously. It's got the polka dots on it, and it's got the pretty hearts on the other side. And then this gingham pink. In the sketch, it shows that there's like these like papers running up and down on the layout, or if it was the way it was supposed to be, side to side. And so I thought, hey, I'll do little pennant ones. They don't stay. I'll find something else to use them on. Another layout. But they don't stay. And here I just knew for a fact that I wanted this in the middle of the background. Other than that, I wasn't quite sure. So I'm sticking it down. Yes, I know that means, even for me at that point, that those full sheets or the full strips were not going to go back there. But I had also decided at this point that I really didn't like the way they looked. I found some of my fun foam, and I'm only going to stick it actually on the back of one photo. And this day was so much fun for me and my daughter. This was just me and my oldest daughter. And she loves snakes. And she loves lizards. And it's so cool how she is 100% herself. She doesn't care if someone else doesn't like it. So we did a mommy-daughter date. And she had no idea. But I got her tickets to a reptile expo, and she was so stoked when we got there. She just was blown away. And this is a python that she is holding. And this thing is so big that when they put it on my daughter, that she almost fell to the ground. They had to have people on the sides, like right outside of the frame of the photo, holding part of the snake because it was so big that my daughter could not hold it up. And it's like, in some of the pictures, it's right in her face. And I know this is probably horrible for some people. Some people just hate reptiles and snakes and stuff like that. It's just not their jam. And that's okay. I try to support my kids in whatever makes them happy, what they think is cool. I am interested in it. And my daughter can tell you pretty much anything on how to take care of them. She's actually been invited to come to a lot of the sanctuaries and help out and do things. And because they asked her questions and she knew everything. And they thought that was awesome. So she made some friends at this with some of the companies that sell these snakes and everything. And she just had a blast. But this snake, like, all up in her face and everything. And she was just happy as can be. So it ended up being a really great day. I have more pictures, some with lizards and stuff like that as well. But it was so much fun. Again, I'm sorry for those that don't like lizards and snakes and stuff. But she loved this. But here I've grabbed a couple of florals from the Vicky Boot and stuff and some pieces that I had fussy cut and just shoved them here and there. And then there's those 1, 2, 3 little things that I put on the photos, just marking kind of what they are. And her just big old smile when the snake is just staring her in the face. But yeah, I used those because I thought they would be cute on here. Here I'm cutting up some more of the frames and kind of adding them. And that sticker that I just put on the bottom of the photo, it says, "Hey there, good looking." And yes, I know, again, some people may not think it's funny, but my daughter just had a blast and she thought the snake was just gorgeous. So it worked for us. It worked for the day that we had and everything. So I thought it was funny to put there. I also put another sticker at the top and it says, "That's wild." That frame up at the top, it actually says "awesome." I cut it in half and stuck the other piece to the bottom right-hand side of that very bottom photo. And I'm cutting another frame right now that I am going to stick in there. And it says, "I'm talking about you" on it. I really didn't mean for that to actually have anything on it. I don't really care. And then this one, I didn't want that dark blue in here. So I cut that dark blue floral off and put another little white daisy down there with another fussy cut leaf. I thought about putting the coral color flower, but decided against it. I mean, there's other coral on there, but I just decided against it. And then I pulled the Vicky Booten stickers out. And there's these cute little black dots that have gold hearts on them. So I used those along with some of the gold just circles that are on there. And I'm adding those to the background right now. Just here and there. See where I like them, what I want them to, where I want them to stay. And here I'm just adding more and more stickers to my fingers, as you see right there. Those are just some of the little floral bits that were from there. That sticker at the bottom, it says "lovely little moments." And the one that I stuck up top, it says "days like this." Here, instead of using those strips of paper, I decided on that Vicky Booten sheet, it had a whole piece that was like this wonky scallop piece, this border piece. And so I cut a bit off of each end of it and used it behind my photos. And then here is where I'm going to start gluing things down. And I'm not done because I have other things to add to it. Things that, if you saw a while ago, I had reached up and stuck something up to the top left of my, like the frame here that you can see. And I was sticking them on my computer. It holds them well and I can just reach up and grab them again and use them when I want to. So it worked. So I went ahead and started gluing all of this stuff down. I have not put my title on yet, and I am just rotating my layout as I am adding glue to things, just making sure stuff sticks and stays where I want it to. I do move things a little bit. I mean, that's just what happens. I mean, it is what it is. So I went ahead and stuck the glue behind everything. Let's see. And I knew I wanted to add some more. So I'm looking at the sticker sheet again. And then I decided to grab the alphas that came in this kit. I really am enjoying these alphas. And right here, I am pulling out the letters to spell snake. And I'm adding them backwards down the side there just so that I know what I need to move and everything. I will pull them up here in a second, though. I'm trying to get that straight, too. And I thought I was going to put Expo with the same letters, but they're just too big. So I decided to put those back on the sheet there. And I did grab some alphas from my stash. I keep most of them on a jump ring, different sets. But first I decided I was going to grab the ones that I did use that says snake. And I grabbed my 0.1, let's see, I think it's 0.01 micron. And I decided to outline all of those so they stood out a little more, because now you can actually see it quite a bit better. So I outlined those and stuck them back on my layout. And here I'm pulling out some light pink letters that match the layout, match some of the things on here. And it's going to say Expo. So I'm going to stick those right there. And then I'm going to go back to, gluing little pieces on. I wanted to make sure that those pieces did not come up when, it was in an album or anything. I also added some glue behind the Expo letters that I put down because they are partially sitting on top of those other thickers, and I didn't want them to come apart or come off. Here are the stickers that I had stuck up on my computer. They're from that other 12 by 12 sticker sheet that was in this kit, in the embellishment kit, and they're little yellow stars. They work. They're cute. Here I'm cleaning up my desk because I'm fixing to splatter, which is nothing new for me. And so I cleaned up the area a bit so that I had, the area to splatter and do stuff. And I'm splattering it and moving it because I've noticed as I move it, the little splatters get closer to the other places that I'm covering up. And so it works. I almost put this on there, being impatient like I am, without drying at least some of the little dots up, and they would have smeared everywhere. So I rolled my paper towel across, and that finishes it. It made it dry. I could cut it. It was good. But if you enjoy this layout, please make sure to like and subscribe so that you're notified when I upload more. Make sure to check out the links below so you can find this kit on mercytiarakits.com. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.